We are live.
Wow. Oh my
to the
God.
West Coast
That
Draft
was cool.
podcast with a little bit more production value than normal.
That was cool.
Hey, you know what? We take a week and a half off, and this is what happens. You get production value, you get a soundboard, you get all sorts of new stuff. You
The
get
soundboard is back, folks, and this time a lot safer.
Safer. Hey, they don't open the old soundboard. That's all right. That's all right. We don't need to talk about the old soundboard. It was a good idea.
Sorry, guys. The mini hiatus is on me. I got pretty sick from gear turning. I got something real nasty from all those nasty gear I had to return. Oh, whoa!
That's what he was sounding like. That's
That's how I felt for real.
Yeah. Well, he's back. We're back. And we got a lot of NFL. We have 2 weeks of NFL action to talk about. At least
we're doing 2 weeks?
I mean, no, we're only doing a week of picks. I think we'll probably do a speed run through week 9 because we didn't get to talk about it at all.
Awesome.
You didn't get to hear my Bears-Bengals crash out.
I know. I was so sad about that.
Yeah. No, you're good. And then we'll do a little more of a real breakdown for week 10 because I've got the banners for week 10 ready. And then we'll do our standard picks, and we won't talk about college football at all because college football is not a thing that's ever happened before, I don't think, right?
Yeah, that was a rough one. I don't want to talk about that one. I'm
we'll talk about college football next week.
Battling a fever, and the Huskies lose to the Wisconsin Badgers, man.
Hey, we'll still have we haven't plugged in our picks yet, but they're gonna be coming, and we'll still have the pick 'em this week, but we're not going to talk about that today. We'll plug those in before tomorrow night, and we'll be good to go with what is going on here. Why are these green? What's the conditional formatting here? Why is the conditional formatting wanting that to be like
that? Is weird. You just got greened.
There we go. All right, it's fixed now. That was weird. I don't know why that did that. Anyways, yeah, we're both 0-1 on the day, by the way.
Do we cover if they hit that field goal at halftime?
Yeah. We also cover if the Patriots decide to cover John Mechie at all at the end of the game.
That was I was like, man, I'm finally getting a good Thursday night game to watch, or a Thursday night game to watch. I haven't had these in forever. It was like, oh, I forgot about Thursday night football. I forgot this is what it's like.
Yep. But that's all right. So before we get into Thursday night football and NFL action in general, I want to use our first soundboard productively. So I'm going to put up something here. This banner here. There's five American League teams here. Do you know what these 5 American League teams represent?
I do not know.
These are the 5 American League teams whose designated riders unanimously voted for Aaron Judge. Not even the Yankees.
Boo!
That's where the boo sound effect comes in. So, White Sox.
I was going to mention that. You beat me too. I should have realized that. I was about to say Cal got robbed. But, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. You're in an MVP race against the Yankees player. You're going to lose.
But that's the thing. Guess what team isn't on this list? The Yankees. One of their writers voted for Cal Raleigh.
Of course, the Astros and Rangers did it.
Astros and Rangers, that's sour grapes. I knew that happened. But
Twins, Rays, and White Sox. Come on, guys.
Hold on. Why are White Sox, Twins, and Rays writers even voting?
I'm writing a letter to the Pope.
Y'all suck.
I'm writing a letter to Pope Leo.
Write a letter to Pope Leo, exactly. He should have
excommunicate them from White Sox fandom.
I like that. Yes, thank you. Pandemonium said boo in the chat, and I love that. We love that. So
I knew it was coming too. And guess what? I watched the TV video, like TV live reveal, and even though I knew it was coming, I still watched it.
Yeah, no, I tried to, but I think MLB Network might be part of the ESPN package that I don't get. Right
oh no!
I tried to find it, but I knew it was coming. But the fact that Cal literally lost by 2 first place votes,
honestly,
and
17-13 is like, honestly, that was better than expected.
And that's the thing. That's what makes me so angry about all these writers that unanimously, like, these are the 5 teams who unanimously voted for Aaron Judge. If it was the Yankees, I get it. Of course, the Yankees did. But no, the Yankees didn't unanimously. The Yankees split. These 5 teams voted for Aaron Judge. And that's what sickens me.
Yeah.
And again, I knew the Rangers and Astros because they're solid Rays. With the White Sox, Twins, and Rays, I expect better from y'all.
Like,
But
Rays, you're like literally like letting
your
Big Brother
division
walk
rival
all over you.
Yeah. The Twins fans hate the Yankees. White Sox, Coplio should convince you better. Anyways, just had to get that off my chest. Not NFL related at all, but I wanted to use the new boo sound effect because awesome. I love that. And B, yeah, that was pretty much the only reason. I saw that and I was like, how can I incorporate this? And I figured the vote would be the perfect use of that. So, here we are. Again, it's not, this is NFL Week 9. We weren't here last week to talk about what happened in NFL Week 9, of course. So we'll do a quick rundown here.
Yeah, it's on me, guys. My bad.
Never have to apologize for being sick.
But I mean,
have to apologize for being sick.
This was the first slate I had a full viewership for. It was the Week 9 slate because I missed the morning window for every single week before this, so it was awesome. Even though the morning slate was. Honestly, it wasn't bad. No, it wasn't. It wasn't bad. You had the Panthers beat Detroit. You had the Bengals, Bears boat race, and you had no. There's. I was thinking about this week. Not last week. This week, this last week was a good. Was a good one.
Yeah, we'll get into that soon. Again, we're just gonna kind of go through these ones quickly. Ravens, Dolphins, not much to talk about from that one. Didn't miss much.
All right, floor is yours, buddy. Open us up.
Oh, man. Oh, and this is why I wish we would have. The only reason I wish we would have done a pod last week is because it would have been hot off the presses.
Yeah.
The anger would have been hot off the presses last week. Oh, dude. I don't even know where to begin with this game. I am befuddled. I am flabbergasted. I'm enthralled with how bad this Bengals defense is. And you know what's crazy? And people say all the time, oh, we have the worst defense. We have the worst defense of all time. We have the worst defense of all time. We have the worst defense of all time. Guess what? By EPA per play, the Bengals do right now have the worst defense since the 1990s. They have the worst defense this century. They have the worst defense this millennium. And yes, it's Week 9. It could get better. It probably won't, but it could, theoretically. But right now, as we stand here, post-Week 10, 8 weeks left in the season, the Bengals have the worst defense of the millennium per EPA per play.
Ooh.
That's bad.
Is Golden the Ryan Grubb of defense?
He might be the Ryan Grubb of defense. That's a good comparison. He might be the Ryan Grubb of defense. It's not entirely his fault though, because the roster that Duke Tobin's put together is crap.
True. Very true.
Zach Taylor, they traded Logan Wilson so they could give more playing time to Barrett Carter and Demetrius Knight, who both suck. Shamar Stewart's terrible, and he's hurt now.
Yeah.
Again.
So is Shamar Turner.
Is Shamar Turner also hurt? Or is that is that a joke?
No, I thought he's hurt.
Is he hurt? Okay. Point being, everything sucks. Duke Tobin, terrible at his job. And for the first time, after this game, and I know it's been almost 2 weeks from this game. After this game was the first time, literally ever, that I started to hear, oh, Duke Tobin might be on the hot seat. They might genuinely be willing to fire Duke Tobin for how bad this defense is. And I'm like, fine-a-frickin-ly, because my God, this dude has put together one of the worst rosters in football.
I want to go over his like last 3 draft classes after your rant. After your rant.
Oh, well, I'll pull it up right now. It's bad. It's really
no.
bad.
Let's finish your rant first. I don't want to distract you. I'm sorry.
No. I know. And just this team, and I feel so genuinely awful for so many individuals because this offense is good. Like I don't want to give Zach Taylor flowers for the offense because I don't want to give Zach Taylor flowers for anything. I'll give Dan Pitcher his flowers for the offense. The offense is great. Joe Flacco is playing some of the best football of his career at 40. This is 40. Paul Rudd reference.
Oh, nice.
And he's killing it. Jamar's still awesome. T. Higgins is still awesome. T. Higgins had one of the best games of his career the other week. I forgot how long it's been since. Chase Brown was effective. Noah Fant effective. Andre Yosevich isn't like fantastic, but he hasn't been he wasn't as bad as he was against the Jets. He was terrible against the Jets. But he was a little bit better against the Bears, had a little bit of a bounce back. The offensive line is doing a good job of protecting Flacco. Oh, and by the way, they had a kickoff return for a touchdown, a blocked field goal, and recovered an onside kick. You know how many teams have lost when all 3 of those things go your way in a game prior to last Sunday?
1.
Correct. And it was the 2025 Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
Genuinely, one of the best games you will ever get from a special teams unit. And they lose. And the funny part I think of all of it is the actually, you know what? The one blip in the day for the special teams unit wasn't even really their fault. It was Zach Taylor's fault for how he managed the game. Let me tell you, they missed a field goal. They do miss a field goal. But the reason they do is because Zach Taylor didn't call a timeout in the fourth quarter, which, you know.
Did they have to do an ambush? Did they have to do a mayday?
They had to do an ambush, but guess what? They didn't change out the regular ball for the kicking ball.
Oh, my God.
So they had to be 6 yards short on like a 52-yard kick. And everyone's like, what happened? It's not super windy. Like, what happened there? Comes out after the game that they mismanaged the ambush. And
even we do that right. We give the kicker the K-ball when he runs out. How does the kicker not have the K-ball when he's about to run? Oh, my God.
I don't know.
How do you not have the K-ball?
I don't know. And obviously they lose by 5s. So
okay, yeah.
It doesn't end up being the difference in the game. But it's just things like that. It's just things like that show me Zach Taylor does not actually have full control of this team. I believe he knows offense. I genuinely do believe he knows offense. I think every year of his career, he has gotten better at game planning offensive football. However, I also just don't think he's a good I don't think he's a good head coach. You can be a good offensive game planner. Guess what? Be an offensive coordinator. Does not make you a good head coach at the end of the day. And here's so many things about being a head coach that he simply fails at. There's so many things about being a GM that Duke Tobin simply fails at. And you know the saddest thing about all of this is what came out this week. That Joe Burrow is back in practice and he is targeting a Thanksgiving return.
Oh,
which 3
hell
weeks
yeah.
ago would have sent me over the moon like the best fucking news ever. We love that. That's awesome. We're back in this thing. Let's win the North. Let's go do this thing. Instead, we're 3-6, and between now and Thanksgiving, we play the Steelers and we play the Patriots.
AFC North is in reach, buddy.
The AFC North is very much in reach, but they have to beat the Steelers and the Patriots to make it reasonable. And, Steelers maybe, Patriots probably not. Joe Burrow's going to come in and basically be perfect. Because there's a very good chance we are 3-8, possibly 4-7. going into that Thanksgiving game.
You know what Joe Burrow would say though?
What?
He'd be like, "Man, I like those odds."
That's true. Okay, Joe Burrow, and credit where credit's due, and so many people have been like, "Oh, Joe Burrow's not going to play if they're 3-8 or whatnot." Everybody like in the building close to him, like Jamar had a press conference today. He was like, "I don't think Joe cares what our record is. If he's healthy, he wants to play." So credit where credit's due. Dude's a baller, and as long as they're not eliminated, I think there's going to be he'll come back and play.
But, absolutely,
man. It just pisses me off that if we had finished what should have been a gimme against the Jets and what should have been an awesome comeback against the Bears, all we had to do was finish those games on defense. And neither time could our defense pull it off.
Who was it who was walking out of the tunnel saying, "Just one stop, just one stop"?
That was Jamar.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the cracks, Chase Brown calling out the defense after the
game. That was bad.
And then Zach Taylor calling him out in front of the media for doing that. It's like,
I can't blame Zach. Honestly, Zach Taylor needs to do that. He does need to.
I do get it. I do get it. I get why he has to. At the same time,
it sucks.
It sucks when the guy who is performing gets called out for calling out the people that are. Because at the end of the day,
here's what I would say. Here's what I would say if I was questioned about that. Was he questioned about it, or did he bring it up himself?
Yeah, no, he was literally questioned. He was like,
"Okay, here's what I would say.
You're out there on the sideline, and you need the defense to get a stop, and they fail you at the end."
No. Was Zach Taylor questioned about?
Oh, Zach Taylor was asked about it. Yes.
All right. Here's what I would say. I'd say like, we handle these matters internally. That's or like in the locker room. That's what I would say. That's it. You don't have to call him out.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, here we go. Oh man, and you know what? 2014's not terrible, and I'd even argue there's some hits in 2013.
I said last three drafts.
Yeah, I know that's what I said. Oh, sorry.
You said 13 and 14.
2023. That's what I meant. I meant 2024, 2023. Sorry, 2013, 2014.
Miles Murphy.
So it's like, let's 2023 up.
Can you zoom in a little bit?
Yeah.
All right, Miles Murphy, DJ Turner. All right.
DJ Turner turned into a good football player.
That's good. Okay.
Jordan Battle's scoreable. Charlie Jones, good kick returner, but not a good receiver.
Chase Brown, good player. Yosavash is better than Charlie Jones.
Yeah. Brad Robbins was terrible. He got cut after one season.
Yeah.
DJ Ivy's a special teamer. Up. Marius Mims is good. I think that one's looking
That's a good pick. Chris
Jenkins is meh. Burton's been a bust. McKinley Jackson's been a bust. Eric All's been good when he's healthy, but he's
just never healthy.
Josh Newton sucks. Tanner McLaughlin doesn't play. I don't even think he's on the team. He's not even on the practice squad anymore. Cedric Johnson's fine as a rotational pass rusher. Dijon Anthony's hurt. Matt Lee's the greatest center of all time, but he doesn't play. I'm only partially joking about that, by the way.
Who's the best pick so far out of this previous year? Is it Fairchild?
Oh, it's 1,000% Fairchild. The two guards. Rivers has actually been solid too, but Fairchild's been good.
I mean, that's all you can ask for from a fifth-round guard.
Yeah, there's three defensive draft picks have been awful. Fairchild's been good. Rivers has been solid, and Taj Brooks is just not out.
If you could pick again, who would you take instead of Shamar?
Jihad Campbell. If I knew we were going to use two picks on linebackers, I would take a Jihad Campbell. And then I would have taken Tate Ratledge in the second round. Dude, can you imagine Tate Ratledge and Dylan Fairchild? You don't have to worry about your guards the next 5 years, at least.
Where did Ratledge go in the third?
Detroit. Oh, he went to end of the second to Detroit.
End of the second. Okay. So yeah, there's no hope that the Seahawks could. I was like, could we have taken him instead of Milrow? It's like, I don't think so. We'd have to give up one of Arroyo or Emanwari, which I wouldn't do.
I didn't tell you this. So, and I didn't know about this until this past week because the same source who told me that the Duke Tobin's actually on the hot seat gave me a little insight into how the defensive draft, or how the draft in general went this past year.
Oh, okay. I love this stuff.
Oh boy. So when they got to their first round pick, they were always picking Nolan or Stewart. Those were their two guys. Nolan gets picked right in front of them, so they take Stewart. Second round, Tate Ratledge was the top player on their board, but Al Golden went to while they were on the clock. Al Golden complained to Duke Tobin saying, "Hey, when you hired me, you told me you were going to give me draft picks to use on the defense. So we need to pick a defensive player here."
This isn't how good organizations are run.
Exactly. Thank you. Duke Tobin folded, and he said, "Okay." So they picked Demetrius Knight.
Oh,
and guess what? Oh, but it gets better. Third round, they picked Dylan Fairchild. And Dylan Fairchild's a good player. So this isn't about Dylan Fairchild. Demetrius Knight's not a good player, so this is kind of down. But anyways, third round, they get to their pick. Kevin Winston, the safety from Penn State, is the top player on their board. But guess what? Scott Peters, the O-line coach, says, "Hey, we haven't used a pick on offensive linemen."
Oh, this is not how good.
We were going to use picks on offensive linemen.
Oh, God.
And at least Dylan Fairchild's good, so I'll give him some credit for that. But it's genuinely baffling. It's genuinely baffling. Guess what? They get to the fourth round, and Barrett Carter's the top player on their board. But despite the fact they already used to pick on a linebacker, they were like, "Okay, we'll pick another one, I guess." Which, fine. Double up if you feel you give a position need. Whatever. That's fine. But it's just...
You didn't need them!
You didn't! You didn't. You traded Logan Wilson for a 7th-round pick, and you're playing both these guys, and they both suck.
Oh, my God.
I think that story alone was like, okay, we need to fire Duke.
He
doesn't have control of the lot. He doesn't have control of the freaking draft room.
I'm so blessed to be a fan of a well-run team. I'm very blessed to have that, and I don't think I realize it.
Yeah, you don't. He doesn't even have control of a freaking draft.
How do you let coaches override you?
It's ridiculous. It's genuinely ridiculous. When I heard that, I was flabbergasted.
That's bad.
So, anyways, and I don't know how long this has been going on. It might explain why all these drafts feel a little disjointed. At least DJ Turner's good. No, genuinely, I was listening to a bunch of Bengals podcasts this week, and I'm like, outside, of all the picks. So in the first 2 days of the past 3 drafts, they've picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the number that comes after 6. Defensive players. They picked 7 defensive players. One of them is probably looking at being a multi-contract guy, DJ Turner.
Ooh.
1 for 7?
All right, let's
obviously it's a little too early to talk about Shamar and Demetrius, probably, but
it is.
7.
That's rough. All right, pull up the Seahawks. Let's just see the difference in the last 3.
Let's see. Can I do that easily? I know I love the Seahawks 2025 draft, but I can't remember what their 2023 and 2024 looked like off the top of my head. Can I see beyond 2025? Can I see franchise? Whatever. We'll go here. Let's go. $2023. Here we go. So
Spoon, JSN, Hall, Charbonnet, Bradford, who's up and down, but he's a starting guard. Mike Morris, Smith, he's still on the team. Olu's starting center this week. Jarek Reed just got
kind of a rough day 3.
Olu's not bad, and Anthony Bradford's a starting guard. He's played a lot better these last 2 weeks. He gets shit on a lot.
Okay.
And the bad clips are bad. The bad clips are bad, but people like to repost the bad clips a lot. He's gotten a lot better lately. But yeah, great day 1 and 2 though. Great day 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I mean,
and let's look at 22.
That's where you got to hit 2024. Meanwhile,
oh yeah, Haynes bust. Murphy good. Knight good. Barner good. Pritchett not doing much until LeMay got cut. Mike Drell, for the trade buddy DJ James got cut. First 4 picks, 3 out of 4 of the first 4, pretty damn good.
Yep, 3 out of 4 of the first pick. Yeah, I mean that's hitting. That's hitting right there.
And then this is the draft right here. Zabel, stud. Emanwari is when he's healthy. Wow, he can do a lot. Arroyo's just scratching potential. Melrose the project. Riley Mills hasn't even played yet. Torrey Horton's good. Robbie Utes, my guy. Bryce Cable do. He played on the punt team. David Martinez, I don't know if he's on the practice squad anymore. Mason Richmond, they like him a lot. Ricky White, he's going to be a good special teamer. That's a draft right there. I'm excited to see what Riley Mills has to offer. He sounds like he's not going to play all this year.
Yeah.
What's crazy about this, look at this, though. Look at the offensive versus defensive draft split here. Kind of surprising for a Mike McDonald team. Only one defensive player, basically.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Just
Maury.
Mills isn't. Yeah, he's kind of.
He's a red shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. 2024 was the Mike McDonald rebuild the defense draft. Because this was, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, he only used 4 picks on defense. He was pretty even split this one too.
Yeah, that was pretty even split. What the word is, like there were some defensive guys that they just missed out on. I think they're in on Peguis, or what is it, the Ole Miss nose tackle? I think they're in on him.
Okay.
That's the only one I can think of for sure. I don't really know where else they really could be looking for. Like that defense is pretty stacked.
Yeah.
Edge rusher, I guess.
Yeah. They didn't really attack edge rusher.
Boy is not going to be back. Hall's had a good year. I mean, even Maffei's been bad. Maffei's been bad. But DeMarcus Lawrence has been really good.
Right.
DeMarcus Lawrence has taken Boya Maffei snaps.
Yeah.
Because we're playing Nwosu and Hall together is our ones. Or Nwosu and Lawrence together.
Right.
Lawrence is the one, and they split Nwosu and Hall a lot. And Maffei gets scraps. But he hasn't been any good this year anyways. So there's a lot of talk about trading him and reading the tea leaves. Supposedly both New England and Kansas City thought they had a deal for Maffei, but it fell through. New England was also heavily in on Maffei. Makes me think they were after a top end pass rusher if they're willing to get rid of Maffei. Is that Crosby, Hendrickson? Who knows who it is, but they've shown interest in Crosby before. And imagine if the Seahawks got Crosby. That'd be a Super Bowl team.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Sorry for... That's a big sidetrack. 30 minutes in. Woo!
Oh, my gosh. There are 3 minutes in. Time flies. All right, quick breakdown of the rest of week.
The 9 game. 9 came out. My wife doesn't like it when 9 comes out at home. Ugh. It's like He throws for like 150 yards a game. Shut the hell up, JJ McCarthy.
Hey, but he's different. He's built different.
You know what's funny? Like I saw on like Twitter. I actually have deleted Twitter and stayed off Twitter ever since the Wisconsin game because I'm just, I hear a doggy. But I remember seeing something funny on Twitter. It was like, the only quarterback that's more corny and annoying than Russell Wilson is now JJ McCarthy with his 9 bullshit. I think someone said it's a Mr. Unlimited and Danger Witch combo.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it's pretty yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's just corny. It's corny. But I don't know. It's kind of funny. At least it's funny. But you could say the same thing about Russ. That was hilarious too. But I also love 9 immediately. 9 immediately falling apart against the
That was funny as hell.
I mean, I didn't enjoy the Ravens winning, but I did enjoy 9 coming back down to earth a little bit. I will say though, it was a real funny though when Vikings fans on Twitter, my goodness, when it was announced Joe Burrow was back in practice and the Bengals posted a picture of him throwing the ball with the caption that's just like the 9 emoji. And a bunch of Vikings fans commented like, "Why are you doing JJ's thing?" And it's like,
oh my god,
brother, NBIC. Joe Burrow's been in the league for 4 years longer than JJ McCarthy. He's a better football player. He's been in the league longer. People have been calling him 9 for longer. They just don't do it in a real corny way where he's trying to trademark it and make it like his nickname. Because Joe Burrow's got a million other nicknames. If we added another one to him, it's
his Joe Cool, Joe Shiesty. Cool. He's got a million awesome nicknames. Joe Burr, Joe Burrow with the EAUX.
Oh yeah, yep. I do think it's funny that I was watching. They played during Monday Night Football. They played the stupid float commercial again. I was like, every player they directly
that was funny as hell. That was funny as hell. Or sucks
from something, or sucks, or is Caleb Williams, and I won't say what he said.
Hey, he's been playing pretty good this year, man.
He has been playing. He's good. He's solid. It's the manicures are finally starting to show up on the field.
Oh man.
I will say it was actually there was pretty funny. There's a Bengals fan I follow, and he takes this he takes it too seriously. I'll be real. But there's a picture of Caleb Williams walking up to the game with like a fresh manicure, painted orange nails, and he's got like a matcha from Starbucks as he's
oh my god.
And then after the game, this Bengals fan's like, imagine losing to this guy. Sickening. And I was like, okay, this is kind of funny now. That's pretty great. He meant it seriously, but me just looking at it from like the back, I'm like, this is kind of funny. Actually, we lost to that guy.
I remember like it was a little bit after the drafts, like, man, my dead ass, my QB's
my QB gay as hell.
Oh man, it's just a funny, goofy thing. We love you, Caleb Williams.
He has a girlfriend. I think they might even be engaged now. I think he might be engaged. So, anyways, I'm off social media for the most part. Twitter's the only one I use at all. So,
yeah, I only have my coaching account on Twitter right now. I didn't deactivate or anything, but I'm just staying on the coaching account, just retweeting my players' highlights.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. Carolina beat Green Bay. That's crazy.
That was crazy, dude. There's some talk about LaFleur getting the cam.
Yeah, hot OC. It might be a hot head coaching name, honestly.
That'd be a good head. I'd take him as a head coach. I think he's a good head coach. But like, if Kubiak goes, bring him in, man.
Yeah.
I do not think Kubiak's going to get a head coaching job. I don't.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think.
What's his name? Not that he's like.
I think Durde is a lot more likely to get a head coaching job than Kubiak.
Yeah. What's his name?
Would you hire Adam Dirty?
Would I hire Adam Dirty? No.
I wouldn't.
No. I want
he doesn't call plays.
No. I'd want, if I was going to hire a defense coach, I'd probably want Minter Flores.
Minter. I'd say go Minter.
Yeah.
Go Minter.
I'd take Flores if he didn't have the baggage.
Get Minter, keep pitcher. I think that works. Honestly, you could probably just be like, just keep the offense the same.
No, honestly, genuinely, I think there's very little offensive turnover as far as what I'd want to do. Like, obviously, Taylor calls plays and you want him gone, but the pitcher call plays. I think he's going to be capable of it. Keep the offensive coaching staff, even the O-line. I mean, it started the year rough, but it's gotten a lot better the past 4 or 5 weeks.
Is it the same O-line coach? Has it been for a while?
No, they got a new one this year. They got a new one this year. Yeah, I'd say keep the offensive coaching staff mostly in in line, and just completely rehaul the defense, the head coach, and the front office. I think so. Basically everything else. And when I say the front office, I mean like the player personnel department. Obviously, the owners aren't going to fire themselves, even if they should.
See, would you take Dirty if it meant you get a Seahawks front like assistant GM to be your GM?
I would think about that at that point. I think I would. I think I would say yes to that one.
Interesting. I'll look for names for you.
Let's see.
Speaking of Seahawks front office people, the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, there you go. The Panthers are so funny, man, because
they're so up and down.
They go on the road, they beat the Packers, then they lose at home to the Saints.
That's a very Pete Carroll thing to happen too. That's a very late stage Pete Carroll thing to happen. Where Pete Carroll in his later years was very much a play up and down your opponents. Mm-hmm. And the Packers blew this one too.
Oh, they absolutely did. Well, the Packers have been blowing a lot of teams. They've been blowing a lot of games, I should say. They're not blowing a lot of teams. Ignore that. I didn't say that. They've just been. Oh, they kind of look broken right now. Honestly, I mean, the first half. If Joe Flacco had come out firing, they probably would have lost this Bengals game. The Bengals offense had 2 yards in the first half because they played the most conservative game plan ever, and then all of a sudden in the second half it opened up because they finally started to do things offensively. They should have lost to the Cardinals. They had to have a comeback to beat the Steelers, and then they lose to the Panthers and Eagles with 2 of the worst offensive performances.
They were stinky in those two.
Yeah. I mean, the defense is still good, but 2 of the worst offensive.
They have a great DC, that's why.
Yeah,
Halfway's a great DC.
Yeah, Jordan Love is not the guy. I'm sorry.
No.
LA, Tennessee. I don't feel like we're really going to talk about that one too much. Leading rusher was Justin Herbert. How about that? New England, Atlanta, another 2024 quarterback matchup. Got a lot.
It is time to fire Raheem Morris.
Yeah.
I am so sick of him. He is kneecapping Mike.
I don't know. Mike's been pretty bad the last couple weeks on his own.
No, he let him run a game-winning drive.
In this game?
Yes. And they missed the PAT.
Is that what happened? I thought it was 23-24 going into the drive. Am I crazy? Well, if they miss a PAT, it's not Raheem Morris's fault. Let's see here. End of game. Punt, 6 plays, 23 yards. Yeah, they got the ball back here. Defense stopped them.
Scroll up. No, scroll up to the one where they tied it, or they're supposed to tie it. Touchdown.
17-20. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Thank you.
They do miss the extra point. Yeah, okay. They do miss the extra point here. I mean, it's not his fault that they missed the extra point.
Well, Raheem Morris is a dog shit head coach, and thank God, because the Seahawks were like very heavily considering hiring him.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Mike Penix passing complete. All I'm saying, and I hate to say this, don't get me wrong, I do hate to say this. Mike and I'm not saying don't fire Raheem Morris, but I will say Mike hasn't exactly been playing stellar football the past couple of weeks.
No, you're right. You are right. However, Zach Robinson's a bum.
Sure. Well, he's gonna be the next. He's already the next head coach of Oklahoma State.
Are they going to hire him now?
Might as well.
You know who they should hire?
Who's that?
Mac Leftwich.
Yeah.
Or TJ Kinney. Even though he's out of town here.
Oh, yeah. Well, now that but TJ Kinney's gonna be a Power 5 coach if he just stays where he's at.
Oh. In the vaunted new Pac-12.
The new Pac-12. Let's see. Yeah.
Are they going to be at 12? I think they're at 8.
No, they'll be at 8. They'll be at 8. The Pac-8. But they're going to keep the Pac-12 name.
I mean, I guess the Big 12 was the Big 12 when they had, 10?
Yeah. Well, the Big 10 is 8.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, exceeding the number's been fine, But
yeah.
What are we, the Big 18 now?
The Big 18.
Put like a strike through the whole Big 10 logo, and then it's accurate.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Like the iconic negative space logo that they had.
Yep. Oh, when they had 11.
11.
Time before they added Nebraska, Maryland, and Rutgers. Yeah. That's an iconic.
I love negative space. Like the Kraken have a great use of negative space in their logo. When you can use negative space well, it's beautiful. I have the Kraken on right now. Actually, they just won, but I remember I watched the whole when they I don't know if you were still in Seattle when they revealed the team name.
They did. I think I was. Yeah, I was.
But
it was during COVID, so I was in California at the time. But
okay,
I still lived
you're following it somewhat. But I just remember, around Seattle, it was just a big deal. What's the name going to be? There's this big live stream on that day. And so I watched the whole live stream. And, I remember getting chills when they were showing the logo come together. It was really cool.
That was pretty sick. I remember. I wasn't getting chills, but I do remember that day because I remember the reveal. Well, I think I watched the live stream, actually.
I was getting chills seeing the logo because it was just it was a well done video. I remember I watched that video on repeat constantly.
Gotcha.
And my favorite part about it wasn't another blue and green team. Let's go.
True, they finally changed the color scheme. They still have to have navy blue in there, but
I think it's navy and seafoam.
There you go. It's very different.
And then the splash of red, though. The splash of red.
There's a splash of red, and that's unique. Not a lot. There ain't another.
It works. It works.
That's using red.
Or did you see the? Did you ever hear the story behind it? It was the majority owner when they were going through designs, and they showed him that design. He supposedly went up right to it with a red pen because it was that Kraken logo, but without that eye right there. He just used the red pen and wrote in the red eye. He's like, let's try that. And they're like, damn, that's pretty good.
There you go.
All right, Niners, Giants, cursed field.
Yeah, no, the Giants are. I mean, we'll talk about this more in the next game, but the Dable era is over finally. This was before this was after Scadaboo got hurt, and then it was before Dart got hurt against Chicago. So, just it's rough in New York. We can probably rapid fire a couple of these recaps. Pittsburgh, Indy. What the hell happened, Indy? What the hell happened? You're taking on a collapsing Pittsburgh team, and you lost? How do you lose? It's pathetic. It's ridiculous. It's sad. Yeah, they had like 6 turnovers in this game. It's the same way the Steelers beat the freaking Patriots. The Steelers beat these amazing teams by just getting 1,000,000 turnovers out of nowhere. They're still not good, but they just get a ton of turnovers. It's like these great teams going, or I wouldn't even say going to Pittsburgh because the Patriots game was in New England. They just forget how to play football and start throwing it directly at Patriots defenders or start fumbling like 1,000,000 times. It's ridiculous. Like that's how the Steelers are winning games right now. All their wins are just the other team just like
they're so fluky. It's like the SpongeBob Man Ray. You can have it. It was like give it. I forget the scene. It was like now give it to him. You can have it.
Yeah. Or my favorites. And this isn't really going to apply anymore because it looks like the Ravens are probably going to move the division. But a few weeks ago when it was the Steelers' path to the AFC North title, and it's that meme from Mario Party where the one guy just stands in one place and the other people just go all over the place and fall off the platform.
Oh yeah, Luigi wins by doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. You know what I'm talking about. But that's how the Steelers are winning football games. Like they're not playing that great. It's just the other team just forgets how to football for 3 hours. Love it. Denver, Houston. Ugly.
Denver is ugly. Denver wins ugly again.
Denver wins ugly again. Breaking news.
This was funny. The Jags Raiders. Geno sucks.
Wait. One more thing from Denver, Houston. The first of 2 former number 2 overall picks to suffer major injuries on this day. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Jags Raiders was hilarious.
Geno stinks. He's getting booed as he comes out on the field.
Oh, that's rough.
Is he gonna be one and done in Las Vegas? Are they gonna have another one and done head coach?
He might be. I mean, because when you think about it, I don't know if he will.
Honestly, this makes me sad. I think Pete's a coach till he dies kind of guy, unfortunately.
Yeah. What was I going to say? I just don't. I don't think he will. I don't think he'll be one and done. No, I don't think he'll be one and done. I don't think he should at least be. I remember what I was going to say. The argument for Pete potentially being one and done is that I think when the Raiders hired him, I think they thought they could win now.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm sorry. I saw a funny tweet from Reddit College Football. The Rose Bowl may need a new primary tenant. Sac State is looking for a new stadium and to make a big FBS splash.
How far is Sacramento from the Rose Bowl?
8 hours.
That's pretty far. 8 hours.
That's the thing. Bit of a commute, but maybe. And then the top comments like, yeah, UCLA already makes a commute. It's fine. It's already like a 1 hour commute. What's 8 hours versus 1 hour?
I remember I passed through Sacramento to go to an In-N-Out.
Oh, beautiful.
Because for some reason, there's like no In-N-Outs in like Northern California.
Really?
And all I wanted was an In-N-Out for lunch. So I had to take like an hour detour to go get In-N-Out in like a suburb of Sacramento. It was like rural North California though, like far.
No, I know what you mean. I know. When you say Northern California, I know you mean like Shasta and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a miserable drive. That's a miserable drive.
Yeah, I did not think it was going to be that rough when I did it.
Hell, if you got a in and out from a suburb of Sacramento and it was right off the freeway, you might have gotten it from Folsom.
Maybe from your old In and Out.
Old neck of the woods. Yeah, it was right. Yeah, we
Oh
got
man, I love In and Out.
we have a in and out right off the 5. Right off I-5.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
I love In and Out.
I
remember some session aides went down to the one right in like Vancouver, or like a little bit south of Vancouver, on a weekend one day during session, since we were down in Olympia. I was like,
beautiful.
I was like, I'll go, but I want to go to Cane's because they got a Cane's there. It's like the only Cane's in Washington.
Dang, I remember when we were going up to Canada, there was the one Popeyes in Washington.
No, there is more than one Popeyes in Washington. That was categorically. Whoever told you that was the only Popeyes in Washington?
I don't know if they literally said that, but I will say I lived in Seattle for like round up 5 years.
There is none in Seattle, which is weird.
There's none in Seattle. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
You gotta either go north or south, because there's one in Tacoma, and there's one in like close to Everett.
Yeah, there you go. Too far to DoorDash though. You can't DoorDash that.
No, you can't DoorDash that.
Federal
Way. There's one in Federal Way. That's right.
Oh, there you go. Federal Way might not have been too bad then. Still sucks.
I remember I had to go to Federal Way for to pick up some materials when I was working on a campaign in 22. They made me go to Federal Way. It's like, I don't want to do this. It was like, it wasn't even like, it was just like the person I worked with. I'm not strong enough to carry all these things. She was a girl and she was using kind of like bullshit on me. It's like, screw you, but I guess I'll go. Fine. I don't want to, but I guess I'm going. Like, I'm going to take a long lunch at Popeyes. And I did. I had the Kelvin Benjamin special.
There you go. One Popeyes biscuit away from being a tight end.
Oh, that's classic. Never changed Booger. Do you remember the Booger Mobile when they had him on that thing?
Mobile. Oh, it was awesome.
Monstrosity that people hated because it blocked.
Oh yeah, because it blocked the view. The people buy these tickets and they can't see it because Booger's just up in his Booger Mobile.
That was so stupid.
Oh yeah, I would have hated that.
Because that was after Gruden left too.
Yep. Oh yeah, after Gruden left, like Monday Night Football between the Mike Tirico and John Gruden and Joe Buck and Troy Aikman was genuinely
brutal,
like horrible.
Yeah, that was brutal.
And I remember back in the olden days. What's the olden days? This was like 3 years ago when people thought Joe Buck and Troy Aikman were a bad commentating duo. They're genuinely good. Like, I think they do a great job.
Yeah, I think
Joe Buck's gotten a lot better. At first,
they've gotten better. They've gotten better.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot better.
And here's why. I'll tell you right now. They were on Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the big ticket name on Fox?
The Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. And they were ridiculous whenever they called the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And they
Troy
felt like the Cowboys every week. And now they don't.
That's true. That's true. It literally felt like they called every single Cowboys game.
I remember there was always like petitions of like different fans saying we don't want them calling our games. Like all the time. Change.org.
Yeah.
So that would go to the White House.
ESPN, they have to call every single game. And I will say, to their credit, I mean, I think they've also just gotten better in general with that, because last year the Bengals Cowboys game they played on Monday Night Football, and I thought they actually called like a pretty even game. It wasn't just facing the Cowboys for 3 hours.
Yeah, it's because like ESPN is like don't just be all Cowboys all the time on like Fox.
ESPN
which is ironic, but hear me out.
They don't rein in First Take. They don't rein in.
It's because it's about the product of Monday Night Football rather than the product of the NFC.
Right. No, that is very true. And I think, again, that kind of gets into like the ESPN, First Take is just going to talk about the Cowboys nonstop. But like, it's not the only product. Like, if you ever watch NFL Live, it's not like they only talk about the Cowboys on NFL Live.
No.
So like their actual NFL product, I think ESPN does a solid job with. It's just I feel like when people think ESPN, they immediately think First Take, and yeah,
And Stephen A. Smith. Man, bring me back to the good old days of First Take.
Yeah. Well, but back when it wasn't the only thing ESPN tried.
Giving Stephen A. the entire reins to First Take was a mistake.
Yeah. Well, now again, that was back when First Take was just one of many. Like now, it's like back then it was like, oh, First Take's on, but wait an hour and Sports Center will be on. Then it'll be like, pardon the interruption.
And now First Take's on for 4 hours every morning.
Yeah, and now it's just First Take until like whatever sporting event that night is that they're going to be playing live. So
I remember when my dad was working night shifts, and he'd get home and always watch First Take for a bit every morning. And he'd always tell me about First Take that morning. It was like, I have a deep love for First Take from watching the Skip and Stephen A. days. But
and
it
was great. It was great television.
It was amazing TV. Now it's not.
It was so good. It was so good that they made it like their number one.
They bastardized it.
Yeah,
they totally bastardized it. But and it drove my dad watching First Take drove my mom crazy. These guys scream at each other till they're right in the face. What? Why are they screaming at each other so much? It's like, yep. Man, here's all I want. Just give me my Gruden grinders back, man. Give me my Gruden grinders back.
Dude, get John Gruden back as a contributor. He's at Barstool now, I think.
His image has been rehabilitated enough, okay? Just give me Gruden on Monday Night Football. That's all I want. I know, he's horrible. I don't like the things he said at all. But, man, he was so good on Monday night.
Yeah. Well, and he's also, let's be real. I think he's also a pretty good football coach. Like, did he say objectionable things? Yes. I want to whitewash.
I think honestly, you could probably find out on every football. Probably 90% of NFL coaches, you'd see that. Maybe not the racist stuff as much, but they on their emails they say some pretty nasty stuff. I'd bet good money on that.
Oh, 100%. Let's be real. I'd rather he be the coach of the Bengals than Zach Taylor.
Yeah. Imagine Joe Burrow running the pure West Coast offense under Gruden.
Oh, dude, it would be unstoppable. It would genuinely be unstoppable.
Gruden can teach quarterbacks, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. No, I think John Gruden's a great football coach. He is.
He is, absolutely. I just love that one Barstool clip of him. Some guy asked him, Coach, what's the worst first half you've ever coached? And he turns to him slowly, what's the worst day of your effing life? What was the worst day of your effing life? I was like, I feel you, Coach. I feel you, Coach.
That's awesome. Actually, okay. Then one more John Gruden thing because we're already an hour in. We haven't even gotten to the Week 10 breakdown yet.
We're back.
We're back, baby. The funny thing was he was on a Barstool podcast and they're like, Coach Gruden, what's your bold take for Week 10? He was like, my bold take here, Cincinnati Bengals. They're gonna have the best defensive week they've had all season. They're gonna force they're not gonna allow any points. They're not gonna allow any yards. They're gonna play. They're gonna hold their opponents to 0 points. And that's because they don't play. They're on the bye week.
Woo! Ouch.
And I'm like, there we go.
That was a good Gruden. That was a good Gruden impression.
I genuinely love John Gruden on the mic, man. He's so good.
He is.
I genuinely love John Gruden.
I miss him. Man, screw out Mike Davis for digging that stuff up to get him fired.
Yeah. Mark Davis.
What did I say? Mike Davis, I think. The running back.
The old running back? Mike Davis? That was like that Letterman meme. The old running back? Mike Davis?
Not Letterman, Conan.
Was it Conan? Okay, sorry.
Jeff Epstein, the financier. The best one I ever did was some Alabama fan posted the ULM game after the Florida State game.
Yeah.
I tweeted underneath, Freddie Kitchens, the Alabama quarterback, with the picture of that guy from the Conan show.
Oh, man.
Because Freddie Kitchens was
that not Letterman? I know it was on Conan's show, but was that not Letterman who...
No, that was not Letterman.
Guy? Okay,
Nope.
I thought it was.
That was one of Norm Macdonald's like right-hand men.
Okay. It just looked a lot like Letterman.
It did. It did. No beard though. That's why. So you know.
Okay. That's true.
I love Conan. Conan's my guy. Conan's my favorite of the like. You ever see those
Conan's
like Conan clips?
genuinely of all the late night hosts, the only one I can watch is
Conan.
Conan's
I love Conan. You ever watch those old Conan clips?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so good.
There's some hilarious ones in there. What channel? I know every channel's got their own like late night show. What channel is Conan on?
Well, Conan's doesn't do late night anymore. He retired. He does a podcast now.
Okay.
He retired like a couple of years ago.
It was on TBS.
Yes.
Okay, it was on TBS.
My mom loves his podcast.
Yeah, he's just a funny guy. Genuinely,
he's such a talented guy. He's so talented.
Yeah, he's hilarious. I'm not a big fan of late night.
No, I don't. There's no appeal for late night anymore. There's like the whole reason for late night no longer exists.
Right, but Conan was good at it.
Well, Conan adapted. Conan adapted to a changing world.
Well, and I think Conan was just funny on his own.
He was.
Like, and I know there's all this, and I don't want this to be controversial, but I'm sorry, I do not find Jimmy Kimmel funny. I never have. I don't find Stephen Colbert funny. Stephen Colbert will have a funny bit.
He used to be. He was funnier when he did when he like actually was doing political satire.
Yeah. Now it's
versus a late night host, like the whole genre and like what's the word I'm looking for? Format of late night shows is obsolete just in this day and age. It's just an obsolete format. James Corden is another one.
Ugh. Don't remember me. James Corden was horrible.
Yeah, no, I never found Jimmy Kimmel funny. Like maybe when I was 12, I liked the Jimmy Fallon NFL superlatives.
Right. Yeah. All right, hour and 2 minutes. We're
the best in the nation. Donk.
Best in the nation.
Oh God, that pissed me. See, look how far that was. Like what? That was 2022.
Right, that was 2021. That was 2021 for the Super Bowl.
Look how far the Seahawks have come from that bullshit.
Look how far we've fallen.
You got a quarterback.
That's true. We still have our quarterback.
That means any year can be your year. But just like we're far away of those idiots from that Pete Carroll propped up. And I love Pete Carroll and everything he did for us, but man, it's such a breath of fresh air with what McDonald's doing and the kind of team he's building. Both like, so okay, let's just go to the Seahawks right now. Actually, no, we'll talk about the.
We're up fast. So Rams beat the Saints. Okay, that's all we need to say about that one.
Chiefs beat the Bills in the regular season.
They always do, and guess what's gonna happen in January?
They're gonna lose in the playoffs.
I don't want to cross over that game. Josh Allen had a good game in this one, but then they come back and they lose to the Dolphins next week. So how excited can you really get at the end of the day? Literally all the goodwill that the Bills got from this win pretty much went out the window in 1 week, and that's kind of hilarious. Anyways, Seahawks Commanders. First, before you say anything, and you got a lot to say, rest in peace to Jaden Daniels' arm.
God, that was rough. See, I was looking at his leg at first, and then the arm came.
That's what I was too. Because he was kind of like reaching, and I was like, "Wait, is he reaching for his knee? What happened?" And then I saw the replay, and I was like,
I was watching with my dad, and he was like, and I immediately was like, gross. And I looked away, what happened? I can't see anything.
I was like, his leg doesn't look that gross. And then someone told me, and then I realized I actually watched the replay on Twitter after I saw him.
Bad choice.
And I'm like, okay, never mind. Now I know what happened.
But my dad's like, what happened? I don't see anything. I was like, look at his arm. How do you not see it?
That was brutal.
Okay, so what I was talking about with, I love the team that Mike McDonald has built. for years, for like the last 3-4 years of the Pete era, he'd always say, especially in the offseason, we got to get better at the trenches. And they'd always like do the opposite. We'd go and pay ridiculous money for safeties or for some receivers and just completely ignore the trenches where we have Lake and Tomlinson trotting out. Or that was last year. Whoops. Where we have Jake Curran and Stone Forsythe trotting out there after our tackles get hurt week 1. We have Benson Mayo and Bruce Irvin on the D line. We pay big money at Kerry Hyder. Ugh. Stuff like that. This team is absolutely dominant in the trenches. They're physical. They're mean. That's one of the things I love the most about this team. And one of the podcasts I watch the most about the Seahawks, Hawk Blocker, really, really good podcast. He does a daily podcast every morning. And he got Brett Coleman and Brian Baldinger on today. Like, he gets good guests. One thing he was talking about on his other podcast later in the day was with his buddies and stuff that he's had on forever. The difference in culture from year 1 into year 2 with Mike Macdonald is very interesting because he worked on it in the offseason, right? He was a bit too much of a hard ass last year, probably. Like, this year, they canceled an OTA to go to Topgolf and go to the premiere of the new Mission Impossible. You know what the big team event they did last year?
What was it?
The whole team went to JBLM to hang out with military members. It's like that very much feels like Mike Macdonald, the hard ass military guy in year 1.
Yeah.
Whereas he kind of relaxed it a little bit in year 2.
Right.
It seems like guys are having more fun. It's not Pete Carroll loosey goosey, but like it's a lot more togetherness. Like, this guy's in the locker room, right? So he sees it all, and he's very unbiased. Even though he's a fan, he gives really good analysis, which I found very interesting and very good. Because I remember I told you that, like, Mike Macdonald is militaristic. That's the word I kind of used. Mm-hmm. So it's interesting to see that change from year 1 to year 2. But just absolutely dominant, especially on defense, man. I'm finally going to say it. This is a really damn good team. It's really damn good. Seahawks are a damn good team.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, this defense is
the second half of these games, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, we play with our food too much. We play with our food too much, but like, we're Ty Okada out of anybody has an insane pick. Drake Thomas, 5'10" linebacker, basically playing out of his freaking mind. Like, so many guys are contributing, and they're playing so hard. And like in the late days of the Pete era, that just like drive didn't feel like it existed on defense. It's very fun to watch, and the offense has just totally figured it out. O-line's looking good. Gray Zabel's looking like a stud. Run game's getting going finally, and like Cody White with a 60-yard touchdown. Is JSN the best receiver in the league right now? Right now.
No, he's not. And I know you're gonna say it's biased. I still think Jamar's better.
Where's JSN for you?
Probably 3.
Who's he behind?
I think JJ's having a rough. He might be 2, honestly. I still think it's Jamar 1.
Okay.
Because that's his number. I think he might be 2, and I think Puka might be 3. I think JJ's 4 this year.
I'll take that from you. I'll take that.
Yeah, I think JJ.
I mean, he's incredible this year.
Earned top 5 receiver consideration for sure. He's been awesome.
Finally. I've been trying to tell you for a bit, man. He's at a different level than he's played year 1 and 2. He looks like a totally different player.
My goodness, look at that yardage. The yardage is this crazy thing. He's 9 games in, he's got 1,041 yards.
Yeah.
Look at touchdowns. Okay, he's still tied with and Chase still has to beat. Okay, so JSN's probably not going to win the triple crown.
No.
Look at the target difference, though. Jeez.
which is crazy.
Maybe that's why Zach Taylor seems like an offensive genius. He's like, oh man, we got this crazy plan. Throw it to Jamar Chase.
Well, here's why, probably though. Bengals are going to throw the whole game.
Oh, that's very true. That's very true. Yeah.
Seahawks threw it 12 times against the Cardinals. 12 throws against the Cardinals. That's it.
He's got 2 fumbles. That's crazy. Look at the yards after catch, though. And that's why I still think Jamar a little bit more. That yards after catch is pretty insane. 404.
I think it's because Jason's not a deep threat burner. Although he's had some deep threat burner touchdowns this year, which is crazy, but he's not on that. He doesn't have that speed. But where JSN's really, really good, it's just over the middle stuff. His route running is just taking another level this year. It's just incredible to watch. It's the best Seahawks receiver in my lifetime, for sure. For sure. I mean,
yeah, I can't argue with that.
The defense is insane. We got a nose tackle punched out the ball on a kickoff in this game. That was crazy. And then Sam Darnold's playing really, really good football. It's a damn good team. And I'm finally willing to shed my defense mechanism of, are we there yet, you know? So I've been picking them to cover. I don't think I've picked them to cover in a minute.
No, it's been a while. I went on the record this week and said the 2 best teams in the league are both in the NFC West right now. And they play this weekend.
In the league, or like all of the NFL? The 2 best teams in
the entire NFL.
You're going that far, huh? I was saying 2 best in the NFC.
Oh, no, I think the entire NFL.
Wow. I mean, this is going to be an incredible game. I'm so excited for it.
Yeah.
And we'll get to it. All right, how about the Cardinals versus the Cowboys?
We won't spend a ton of time on this one. My goodness, the Cowboys are just a miserable team to watch.
I feel really bad for them, though.
Yeah. Oh, and then
Marshawn Nealon, exactly. Yeah.
Later in the week.
That's what I feel really bad for him about. Yeah. That's got to be really hard to be in the locker room right now.
100%. And it's a good thing they had a bye this week because
thank God.
Playing after that. Prayers to him and his family and all his teammates, the entire Cowboys organization, because that's obviously a rough experience, and it kind of brings you back to like the 2012. I don't remember if you remember him, but the Chiefs
player. Yep.
What was his name?
I don't remember his name, but yeah, that's exactly what I thought of when I heard the news. It's like, oh no.
Yeah. Javon Belcher. That's the name. Yeah, she just feel awful. Did you see? Apparently, his girlfriend was pregnant too. So the Schottenheimer, actually, him and the team are starting a fund to take care of her and the baby. Which,
it's a shame.
You know what? That's a good move by Shoddy. I know we've made a lot of jokes about Shoddy, but
the one thing about Shoddy, Shoddy is a really, really good guy. I'll say that about him.
Yeah. Who do they play this week? Because I know they played the Raiders on Sunday Night Football. Oh wow. Or Monday Night Football, I mean. Ooh. It's gonna be an emotionally charged game. All right. On to week 10 here. We'll probably try to rapid fire this because it's already 11:20.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go over lightning round.
We'll do the full previews next week. I think it's kind of late. It's getting kind of late. But we'll rapid fire some of these breakdowns from week 11, week 10.
You don't want to talk about the Broncos Raiders?
Man, I literally like 2 weeks after I said Thursday Night Football has seen a revolution. Every single Thursday night game in Denver is just cursed to be horrible. Which is funny enough, this is the exact same score that we got on Monday Night Football, too. There was a combined 34 points between Thursday night and Monday Night Football this week.
There were more punts than first down in that game.
It was genuinely awful. The Broncos' offense is so broken, but their defense is so good, and they're just playing absolute dog crap teams. So congrats on the worst 8-2 record ever.
Gino yelling at his receivers on the sideline. Don't miss that.
Not a great look. Not a great look. Atlanta, Indy, in Germany. Why did I do a British accent for Germany?
Thanks a lot, Raheem Morris.
Yeah. And they competed though. I mean, the Falcons play up and down to their competition to a ridiculous degree.
They blew this one too because of Raheem Morris.
They did blow.
They had a lead in the fourth quarter and they couldn't stop them completely. Which I mean,
Jonathan Taylor just walked through the defense practically in the
this
fourth
MVP
quarter.
race is going to be very interesting down the stretch. Drake May, and
Jonathan Taylor. It's
Baker and Darnold.
Yeah, Baker, Darnold. Although Baker's kind of falling out of it right now.
Mahomes
is in the conversation for sure. Joe Flacco. How could you forget Joe Flacco?
Yes, sir.
Best. Unironically, since week 6, the Bengals have the best offensive EPA per play in the league since they traded for Joe Flacco. They also have the worst defensive EPA per play of the century, though. So.
Oh man.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how it comes down the stretch. But yeah, Atlanta falls 3-6. They're probably done.
Kalen DeBoer to the Falcons.
There you go. Reunite with Mike. Oh, that actually, you know what? I wouldn't hate that. It would make rooting for the Falcons very. I don't know how I'd feel about that. Giants, Bears. The Dable era is over.
Yeah. Do you see that video of him leaving the facility?
I did not. Of him I saw him crying on the sideline after they gave up the last touchdown. And everyone's like, "Oh, he knew. This is the moment he knew." I did not see.
Yeah.
Him leaving the facility. Hold on.
He's a notorious a-hole, but that sucks. You lose your best receiver, you lose your star running back, and then your quarterback goes down, and your fate is at the hands of 40-year-old Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
He was not good.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what? My 1 week of Mike Kafka and Jameis is already starting.
I know. I'm so hyped about that. I was going to say that for the previews, but I cannot wait to see Jameis play for the Giants.
Yep. That's going to be interesting. Let's see.
Is Dart
Bears? They keep coming back.
Do we know how long Dart is out for?
It's a concussion. You never know. Concussions.
Yeah.
It could be a week. Could be 5. Concussions are weird like that.
Want to talk about the most humiliating loss of the week?
Oh man, this makes me.
I bet that teacher is pretty hyped.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think so. I haven't been checking on her. How's she doing? My goodness, what an awful letdown after that Chiefs game too. That's just
they got torn to shreds by
Achane just obliterated them and obliterated my fantasy team, by the way. So thanks, Buffalo. They were just they looked like one of this team looked like a team that just beat the Chiefs, and the other looked like a team that was tanking. And it was not the ones you would expect.
Nope.
Just absolutely abysmal performance by the Bills in this one. Like, genuinely
Get Sean McDermott on the hot seat. He did just beat the
I think he is on the hot seat. I don't know about hot seat. Define hot seat. Like, I think the seat's warm. I think it's like you got to start with the dog.
Yeah, the seat is warm. Yeah.
And I mean, it doesn't like that. They're not going to walk to an AFC East title like they had the past couple of years. If anything, it's like New England's going to be the team doing that. So,
are they 8-2?
Patriots are 9-2 now.
9-2. Jeez.
Because of tonight's game. What's the stand? Yeah, look at that. 9-2 versus 6-3. Now Buffalo still played tonight's game, obviously. So, and the Patriots haven't had their bye week yet. So that makes a big difference. Buffalo plays Tampa this week. If Buffalo loses to Tampa, they're 2 games behind the Patriots in the last column.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out to Trayvon Henderson. Took you guys around and just decided to give him the ball nonstop.
What's Buffalo's remaining schedule look like here? Because we just looked at the Patriots schedule. It did not look that tough. Ooh. The Bills schedule is way tougher than the Patriots the rest of the way, too.
Gosh.
Yeah. That's the Joe Burrow Bengals, too. That's not the
that's not easy.
Bengals. Yeah. Ooh, baby. All right. Yeah, things ain't looking so good in Buffalo. Where things are looking good, though, is Baltimore. Lamar's back, and he's playing like it. They're on a roll now. They've won 3 in a row. Now, granted, not exactly playing the cream of the crop of the NFL in that 3-game stretch. They played the Bears, the Dolphins, and the Vikings. So let's slow down on crowning them AFC champs. Like I've seen some people say, oh, they're back to being Super Bowl contenders. No, there's still a lot of cracks in this team. But they're winning the games they're supposed to, and that's how you crawl back into a division race that you were dead in water in a few weeks ago. They got 2 games against Cincinnati and between Thanksgiving and a couple weeks after Thanksgiving. So that might decide the division race if Pittsburgh's truly dead. If the Bengals beat the Steelers this weekend, I think we can say the Steelers are dead.
Could this finally be the year for Mike Tomlin?
I think it should be. Will it be? I don't know. The room
is
ridiculously patient.
I think if
whose year I do think it is. What's up?
If anything, I think that he'd retire.
Yeah, or like mutually agree to part ways.
Yeah,
like the Bengals did with Marvin Lewis.
It screams to me late Pete Carroll. It's got that entire vibe for me.
Now a coach that will be getting fired is Kevin Stefanski.
Yikes! Losing to the Jets.
Imagine losing to the Jets.
The week they traded Sauce and Quinn.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You can hold that over the Browns.
That's true. Well, Sauce didn't play in the Bengals game, but Quinn Williams did, and he wrecked havoc. So, yeah, just absolutely. That's embarrassing for Cleveland, and it was special teams too. 2 kick return touchdowns, 1 kick return touchdown, 1 punt return touchdown. They held Justin Fields to under 100 yards passing, and they still lost. Imagine holding a team to under 100 yards passing and still losing. Sorry, I had to get the Huskies in there somewhere.
Dylan Gabriel is scared of his own shadow.
Yeah, he is. He's seen ghosts. He's seen ghosts out there. It's too bad they don't have a savvy vet they can turn to right now. They just have
I think they're regretting letting Flacco.
I think they're regretting the Flacco trade for a lot of different reasons right now. Which is crazy for me to say. And again, the Bengals are 1-3 since the trade, but Joe Biden's playing good football right now.
AFC Player of the Month, please.
See, yeah, honestly. If the Bengals weren't 1-3, he would have an argument for being AFC Player of the Month, honestly. Yeah. New England Tampa. This is a fun game. This is a good game here.
It was. New England's they're really hitting their stride, man.
Yeah, they are. This was like the last tough game on their schedule. Going to Baltimore won't be easy. Hosting Buffalo won't be easy, but going to Tampa Like, that was the last team they're going to play that other than Bills again. You're like, oh, damn, that's going to be a team that might be playing deep in January.
Man, their awesome draft class is really paying dividends. And guess who's playing really well for them right now? Robert Spillane. Yep. Who would have guessed?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, no, they killed it in this draft. Will Campbell's been awesome. Travion Henderson's been awesome. Kyle Williams has had flashes. Just really strong draft class. Vrabel's just such a good coach, honestly. And yeah, Drake May, QB2 takes look valid, except the only thing I was wrong about is I should have had him as QB1. Oh, wait, hold on.
It's showing how bad New England screwed up just not hiring Vrabel last year, like we said.
Yeah, and if there wasn't the under the table thing to hire Gerard Mayo, they probably would have hired Vrabel. But no,
they just cut bait quickly.
Yeah,
that gets to Will Campbell.
Yeah. New Orleans, Carolina. Yeah, Carolina's a weird team. I don't know. They can't decide if they want to be good or not.
Is Tyler Shuck the best rookie quarterback?
No, Jackson Dart's better. Cam Ward's better. Cam Ward's been good.
It's not been his fault.
No, it's not been his fault. Jackson Dart's been good. He's just hurt and kind of inconsistent. It's actually been low. I mean, for as much crap as this rookie quarterback class has got, like, the top guys that have played have actually played pretty well.
Yeah,
like,
it hasn't been bad.
Not great. But, like, the top three guys, obviously very limited sample size with Tyler Shuck. But, like, Ward and Dart have both been good. And Tyler Shuck was good in the one game he played. We'll see if he can keep going. It was the all white. Those Saints all white, like the color rush with the white helmet. Those things are just beautiful. I'm glad they got to wear them on a win and not just the game where they got absolutely dismantled by Seattle. Because
they have some devil magic with those jerseys.
Yeah. Talk about a crazy game. Jacksonville, Houston. What a
my god!
Jacksonville blew it.
Duval.
Yeah, that was it's just absolutely embarrassing performance. You let Davis Mills throw for almost 300 on you and come back from down 17-0. Just absolutely horrendous by Jacksonville.
Embarrassing.
Yep. Had a chance to sweep Houston, had a chance to basically bury them in the division, but nope, they're back in it. Meanwhile, Jacksonville's a sinking ship. They play the Chargers this weekend. That's not going to probably go very well for them. Is Houston 4 wins or 3 wins? I can't remember. 4 and 5. Okay, they're 4 and 5. They're probably not going. They're not going to catch Indy for the division, most likely.
No.
But they're still in the wild card race, it would appear. So we shall see. Yeah, just absolutely horrendous by Jacksonville. Had a chance to get to 6-3 and basically bury a division opponent, and instead
you choke an insane lead to Davis Mills.
Yep. So just really, really bad.
And end it by giving them a defensive touchdown.
Right. Arizona, Seattle. I'll let you take the floor for this one.
Wow. What a just absolute butt whooping. Start the game off with a bomb to JSN for a touchdown. Go right back on defense. Knock the ball out, score. Then we knock the ball out and score again. Then we score again. Score again. 35-0 at half. This is a really good football team, man. And then the running game really got going in the second half, which was awesome to see. Against, like, the Cardinals have lost every game by 1 possession except this game. That's kind of crazy. They're not a bad team.
No.
They're just not on the Seahawks level. And sure, you can say, oh, Jacoby Brissett was a starter, whatever. Hey, they beat Dallas. Yeah, Dallas stinks, but like, it's a quarterback that won a game. Yeah, I think we've won our last 9 against the Cardinals. It's pretty rough. But I always tell you about the Cardinals, Beau.
Yeah.
Never got to worry about the Cardinals. Nice little tune-up game for the Rams. But I mean, there's really not much to say. The score speaks for itself. I was listening on the radio when DeMarcus Lawrence got his second fumble return for a touchdown. The broadcasters go crazy, like, it happened again. Ah! It was very funny. The Seahawks have a very funny broadcaster. He's been doing it for years. But just feeling blessed to have Mike McDonald and Sam Darnold, man. I mean, there's just not much to say. Winning a divisional game, just love it. Like that. Oof. Playing with our food a little bit in the second half. Got a little sloppy with turnovers after Sundell went out. So we did lose our center probably for a month at least. And then like a fluky bounced off the helmet pick. And they just played with our food a little bit, but defense stepped up. I want to see a full, complete game, though. That's the one thing. We just haven't really seen that out of this team. They like to play with their food. Let's see what they do against the Rams. I have a funny thing to say. In Mike McDonald's presser today, he had a funny little moment. You got to catch these things with him. Because, like, Pete, what you see is what you get. You know, pretty easy to catch the things. Mike McDonald had a very big smirk on his face when a reporter asked about how the Rams are using 3 tight ends a lot and had a lot of success against the Niners. He had a very big smirk. He's like, well, they haven't really thrown the ball that much against it. It's like, oh, he's got something ready for it. He's got something ready for it. I'm so excited for this game. 2 of the brightest minds in football right now going toe-to-toe. It's going to be fun to watch with huge implications. I mean, I just love the state of the Seahawks right now. That's all there is to say.
They're playing good football. They're playing real good football. So are the Rams, of course. We don't have to talk about this one for very long. This is another game where the Rams kind of played with their food a little bit earlier than Seattle did with Arizona, but they were in control of this game. Every time San Francisco looked like they were going to get back in it, the Rams would just answer, and then by the end, it was just too much. Dam would break eventually.
Yeah. Shout out to the Niners for hanging strong, man. They're so injured.
Yeah. Hey, Brock Purdy's coming back this week, though. Not that matters, really. In my opinion, not that matters, because Mac Jones is actually playing good football.
Mac Jones has been playing good football.
Yeah. Detroit, Washington, just absolute bloodbath. This late window on Sunday was rough.
Yeah, it's rough for the commies right now. You can see the locker room's probably feeling pretty rough right now. Losing Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, Detroit just lost so much. Or not Detroit, sorry. Washington just lost so much when Daniels went down. And yeah, Mariota's not even playing terrible, but it's just, there's definitely an energy, and they're already kind of an older team, so it's like they might already have to be rebuilding. They weren't like this young up and coming team. They really were kind of built for a 1-year run, and now they need
Well, and the other thing you have to remember about this game, they knocked out the Lions in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
They were out for some blood.
That is very true. I almost completely forgot about that. It's been that long because it feels like Washington's fallen off very quickly since then. All right, Pittsburgh, LA. This might be a good time for the Mike Tomlin conversation. We already had it, so we won't. But Pittsburgh they just so
DK
good.
Metcalf stinks, man.
Yeah. The Steelers just look dead. Like when they're not forcing 6 turnovers, they just don't have a chance to win. Defense isn't good. Offense is just too up and down. It kind of depends on the team they're playing. Like, obviously, yes, the Chargers have a good defense. They're probably going to struggle with them anyways, but it just doesn't look like a consistent operation. It looks like a team that, even if they do make the playoffs, what are they just going to be one and done again? Like, eventually you've got to ask for a little bit more. I think the Steelers need to start thinking about like a full-blown rebuild. And I know the Roonies just don't do rebuilds. They're like, we're going to go 9-8 till the sun dies. But like, you got to think about it, because this what you're doing just isn't working. If you want to bring a Super Bowl to Pittsburgh, you got to kind of blow it up first, because what you're doing is not working.
Got to crack some eggs to make an omelet.
Yep, exactly.
Well, in the way that this game ended was pretty embarrassing too, right? You got that muffed punt, you got that Aaron Rodgers pick. Like that was pretty embarrassing.
And then last game of the week, just absolute masterpiece of offensive football, Green Bay Philly.
I missed this game. I was at the banquet.
Well, two teams that were already considered two teams that were considered Super Bowl contenders out of the NFC. And you could make the argument neither's totally played themselves out of that consideration. But two teams that have had disappointing years, at least offensively. And it showed, because, my gosh, the offensive football in this game was abysmal. It was 0-0 at halftime.
They got to fire their OC in Philly. He sucks.
It's just an abysmal game to watch if you care about offensive football. Just there's not a whole lot to say about it. I mean, the Eagles' offense is just too talented. Their offensive line's a little bit banged up. Tyler Steen hasn't been great as far as a Mekhi Becton replacement. Like, I get it. There are holes there, but there's just too much talent on this offense for it to be as bad as it is. Like, I cannot imagine Jalen Hurts is this bad. I don't think he's great, but he's not this bad. And meanwhile, the issue in Green Bay, I mean, people are going to say the issue is Matt LaFleur. The issue is the receivers aren't good, and Jordan Love's not good. Those are the main issues. But yeah. And that brings us to Week 11 and the pick'em. Well, not the pick'em yet, because we have to talk about Jets-Patriots. Patriots handled business in this one. Jets got out to an early lead with a nice drive from Justin Field, rushing.
This game was just ugly, honestly. It was ugly. It was a classic.
Patriots handled business, though. Once they got up like 14-7, even with the missed field goal, I was like, yeah, no, this game's
put a fork in it.
Yep.
I feel bad for Aaron Glenn, man. Like, why take the job to be a Jets head coach anymore? It's like, poor guy lost his best defensive players. Has to deal with Justin Fields at quarterback, who is horrible.
Yeah, I would agree with that. All right, and that brings us to the pick'em. Starting with... Oh, yeah, quick update. We both went 7-7 last week, so I'm still up 2 games on, Week before, I went 7-6. You went... I'm not going to say it. So I got a game on you. There. So I'm currently 2 games ahead of you on the season.
Ooh.
Neither of us are doing great. But we're both doing better in the NFL pick'em than we are in the college pick'em, because I guess I'm only 10 games under 500 in college.
Am I 20?
You're 30.
Oh, God.
Yeah. you're struggling a little bit in the college pick. That's okay.
I'm going to come back. This is going
to be your week. Yeah, just send me your picks at some point before 4:30 tomorrow.
I'm coming back, baby. Believe it.
Come back season. All right. Let's see. What's going to lead me? I'm not going to do the math on what's going to have me pick the Cincinnati game. I don't care that much. Let's see.
We'll use the gentleman's rules for that game.
I say, if I start, then I'll pick that one. So I'll go first. Miami, Washington. Both these teams aren't going to do anything this year. Let's be 100% honest. Miami's got a little bit of positive momentum coming out of that Buffalo game. At least they're healthy. The Commanders just look like a team that's kind of dead in the water.
Oh, this game's in Spain.
in España. However, the Commanders are getting points, though. And I'm like, when I see two teams that I don't think either are good, do I pick the team that's at least getting points?
Los Comandantes. Contra.
I'm going to take the Dolphins. Maybe against my better judgment, I'm taking the Dolphins.
Los Comandantes contra los Delfines.
There you go.
There's a girl in my class named Delphine.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to honor her. I'm taking the Dolphins.
There you go.
Shout out Delphine. She was smart. She was always in my group projects in high school.
There you go.
But what's funny is she was named Delphine in French, not Spanish. Because her parents were Frenchies.
The more you learn. Carolina, Atlanta.
She had a big leg up on us. She could speak English, Spanish, and French. She had a leg up on us, man.
Carolina, Atlanta. Carolina's 3.5-point road dogs. They did beat Atlanta 30-0 in week 3. So it's been a while. It's been 8 weeks since then. So it's been about half a season since then. But Atlanta's not exactly playing masterful football right now. This is your pick to make, my friend.
I'm gonna go the Panthers. Just on they have the Falcons number for sure.
Yeah, I don't have faith in this Falcons team right now. They're gonna play up and down to their competition, no matter who it is. Buffalo, Tampa, great game here. Buffalo dropping 5.5 points. They're not playing good enough football, I think, to be 5.5-point favorites over Tampa Bay. Give me the Bucks in this one.
Will the Bucks freeze though? That's the question.
What's the temperature in Buffalo this weekend? Baker Mayfield's got that dog.
He does.
I guess it's Orchard Park, technically. Orchard Park. Sunday. Ooh, it's going to be raining with a high of 49.
That's not horrible. What's the high of 49?
Yeah, high of 49.
Let's see. These are two teams coming off tough losses. I'm going to go the Bills here. Just the freeze, baby.
All right.
Bucks are kind of... God, that scared me.
All right.
What does that sound for?
It was for a difference. We get it gone for the differences.
Oh, God. Can we turn it down a little bit? That scared the hell out of me. That scared me so bad. Oh, that's much better. Much better.
Okay.
Oh, that made me jump, man.
I'm going to turn it back up for the next one then. No, I'm playing. Houston, Tennessee. Houston 5. Davis Mills led. You want to know how bad it is in Tennessee. Davis Mills led Texans are 5.5-point favorites over the Titans.
I still think that defense is so damn good that I'm going to go with Texans.
5.5's a lot. Have they played yet this year?
I don't know.
Titans are so bad, though. 5.5's not that much. Yeah, they played 20. The Texans. 26-0. Yeah, they played. Well, one of the teams played, I should say. Doesn't look like the Titans played. All right, Chicago, Minnesota. 9 going up against Caleb. Vikings won the first game. These two played back in week 1, Monday night. J.J. McCarthy had an awesome fourth quarter in that game. Played terrible for the other 3 quarters, but that's neither here nor there. Vikings 2.5-point favorites at home. You know what? Give me the Bears. I just think they're playing better football right now.
I'm also taking the Bears just because I'm very annoyed at the 9 bullshit. I will not reward that kind of behavior with a pick.
Yeah. Green Bay versus the Giants. Giants fired their coach and promoted Jameis Winston to QB1. Packers coming off a couple tough losses at home, going on the road. to East Rutherford, where they've had the Giants number in recent
They have.
years. Who you got?
I got the Packers here. Jameis Winston's going to get killed by Micah.
I'm counting on the dead cat bounce. I think fired coach plus the new quarterback. Give me the Giants to cover.
You're putting a lot of faith in Jameis, my friend.
Amen.
I think that faith is very rarely rewarded with him.
I'm counting on the dead cat bounce, my friend.
That's a pretty solid thing to count on. Can't blame him too much.
Yeah.
And you know how I feel about Jameis. I love Jameis.
The Packers just also aren't playing that good right now.
That's true. They get scored.
Yeah.
And the Giants have a good defense. Shit. I might regret that one.
Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. Cincinnati, 5.5-point road dogs. Going to Pittsburgh. Neither of these teams. Oh, I should say teams not playing that well. Neither of these teams are playing that well. I will say, if there's a unit in this game that I can count on to at least do their part, Cincinnati's offense. 5.5's a lot. Bengals are probably going to be able to put up points in this one.
I'd much rather bet on the over-under than the spread on this game.
You know what? I'm going to regret it, but I can't. Give me the Bengals. I think they can cover 5.5. Their offense is too good, and the Steelers are just a mess.
Give me the Steelers. Just to mess with you.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
We're the biggest haters. I deserve that.
No, and that's valid. And that's a valid. I don't. This isn't me saying I've got a ton of faith in the Bengals, to be quite clear. This is me saying my brain is telling me the Bengals can probably cover this one. If they don't, then awesome. Who cares? We're cooked anyways.
All
Chargers,
right.
Jags. Chargers only a 2.5-point favorite in this one. It is in Jacksonville. The Chargers.
But it's at 1. At 10. Wait, no, it's at 10. It's at 10. Oh.
Yeah, it's early.
But they are used to heat.
There you see heat, yeah. And it's also November 16th when this game is being played.
Well, I mean, it's the humidity.
Oh,
we played a late
that's
game.
valid.
We played a late game down there, and we got killed by the humidity. That was a Saxonville game.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Chargers. I think they're playing better ball right now. And, God, you got to be feeling pretty empty after blowing a game like that.
Yeah. Agree. I think the Jags are just starting to get just absolutely dismantled. I think from a mental standpoint. I think they're kind of a broken football team at the moment.
And they lost Travis for the year too.
That's true. Yeah, which they've already been playing without him for a while, but yeah, now it's official. That's got to hurt a lot. Now the other LA team, they're hosting your Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to let you pick first in this.
So, when I see a huge game like this, my inclination is to take the underdog. So I'm going to take Seattle to cover. I have zero clue who's going to win this game. I think it's going to be an absolute battle royale to the last second kind of game. I think that's what this kind of game's gearing up to me right now. So I'm just going to take the dog here. I do if the Seahawks are favored, I do the same.
I'm going to take Seahawks to cover. I'm also going to take them to win. I think they split the season series, and I think the road team takes both games. Just because the Seahawks are, for whatever reason, better on the road than they are at home.
Unbeatable on the road, it feels like.
They're insane on the road. So I'm going to take them to win this game, and I'm going to take them to lose when LA comes to Seattle in 2 weeks.
Jed, I thought you got the secrets from Mike. You said you talked to him before the season.
Let's see.
Oh, and rivalry jerseys.
And rivalry jerseys. Yeah, Rams rivalry jerseys in this one. The blackout.
Actually, it's very dark blue.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, very dark blue. Sorry, midnight blue out.
Which is crazy because that's not what midnight blue is. Midnight blue's much bluer than that. Come on.
Yes. They say it's midnight blue, and it's like
It's black.
That's black. That's black. That's not even navy. That's black, bro. Come on.
Midnight blue's got a very vibrant color too.
I literally, just so you know, I literally went to the Rams jersey, and I like did the eyedropper tool to get the color perfectly right for this.
Yeah.
It was black.
It's the lighting, Bo. It's the lighting in the photo.
It's lighting, right? It's just the right lighting. I just realized I've got a typo in this banner. Hold on, before the people see it, and I just caps locked it, so it's a different typo now. There we go. San Francisco, Arizona. There was never a typo. I don't know what you're talking about. San Francisco, 2.5 points. Road favorite. Brock Purdy's back. He's playing in the desert. He's playing in his hometown. Well, not.
That's right.
He's playing in.
Is he from Tempe?
He's from Queen Creek.
Queen Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the one thing that annoys me the hell out of Brock Purdy. Like he always puts like, I'm at the farm in the off season. It's like your parents are hot tub salesmen from Arizona. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, right. No, you ain't never really been on a farm. Yeah, when he was at Iowa State, maybe he was on a farm, but like he was there.
No, he wasn't. He was on a football field. He didn't have time to do farmy stuff.
Yeah. It's like, why did he make like Iowa State his identity? Like, just be an Arizona guy, dude. Arizona's great.
Yeah. You know who does own a farm?
Who's that?
You know who actually went to his farm during the bye week? Ray Zabel.
Or
probably
North Dakota guy. I don't know what state he's from. He's
from South Dakota actually.
Okay, he was from a big sky state.
He went to the same high school as Lincoln Keyholes.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. But no, he has his own farm. He uses NIL money to buy land.
That's the most freaking FCS Big Sky or not Big Sky.
MVFC or MVAC. What is it?
Geographically, that's considered the Big Sky country. So I'll say that's the most FCS Big Sky country offensive lineman way ever to spend.
See, I want all my offensive linemen from now on to own farms and like be super happy when Trump shakes your hand when you're at the White House. That's all I want. All I want.
100%.
He was mic'd up at the last game too.
Oh, that's probably pretty.
Then he was like, there was a very funny moment in like Calais Camp was like, man, I would have gotten you next play. It's like, you've had all these plays. He like says it very funny. It's like, got all these plays to give me, man. You haven't got me so far. It was very funny.
Oh man,
I'm
Who
still
am I taking this game. I don't know.
I'm still waiting on my Robbie Oots mic'd up. I keep spamming them. I keep wanting it.
I don't think you're gonna get a dog.
Not this year. Maybe next year.
Round fullback.
He's already a fan favorite.
I think it's a meme though. Now if the if admin catches on, that's when you'll get it.
Yeah. Series admin season pretty good.
I don't know. Who do I want to pick in this one? Purdy back, even the Niners.
I'm taking the Niners here because the Cardinals got banged up in the game that we played them in. They got a bunch of dudes went down. Right now,
I'll go for it. Yeah.
Gannon's coaching for his job.
Yeah, I'll go first in this one. Just say we just flipped those ones.
It doesn't matter too much.
Yeah. Plus, it's the AFC North game, so I want to talk. Hey, we got an AFC North extravaganza after we had an NFC West extravaganza last week.
Let's go. Well, no, it's another NFC West extravaganza.
Oh, it is? I didn't even notice. We got back-to-back NFC West
extravaganza. I know. Little round robin action.
There you go. Baltimore, Cleveland. 7.5's a lot. In Cleveland, I still don't have a ton of faith in Baltimore. Cleveland sucks, though. Oh, this is a game that Cleveland won last year. That was a Jameis at QB. This is Dylan Gabriel. I actually think that Cleveland
Was this the snow game? No, that was the
No,
Broncos.
that was the Steelers. That was the Steelers. Yeah.
I thought that was the Broncos. Never mind.
Yeah. Shoot, give me the Ravens. I don't know. I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, I got the Ravens here. I think Dylan Gabriel's tiny little mind's about to get fried.
All right. Chiefs Broncos, America's game of the week.
Oh, this is going to be
Jim Nance and Tony Romo on the call.
This is going to be putrid offense all around. Take the under, folks.
The
Take the under.
A little better. Chiefs offense.
You know who has a really good defense, though?
That's true. That's true. All right, who you got? You're picking first.
Can I take the under? Can I just take the under rather than go pick the
You can, but it won't.
just write under.
Under, yeah. Whatever that is, yeah.
Chiefs will leg this out somehow, some way. Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs aren't allergic to covering like they were last year, and I just have no faith in this Broncos offense at all. Give me the Chiefs.
It's looking a little, Jim. It's looking pretty, my homie.
Ooh, I don't know, Jim. You know who does a good Tony Romo is Daniel. I wish he was.
Oh, he did such a good. He did such a good Romo.
Impression.
You know who would be a great Monday night guy?
Who's that?
Tony Romo. So if the same thing would happen, where if he's not CBS, he wouldn't talk about Mahomes as much.
Right. Well, you would think that, but Chris Collinsworth somehow gets a bunch of Mahomes games. Detroit, Philly. Philly 2.5-point favorites. I just think Detroit's playing better football right now than they are. I just don't have a lot of faith in this Philly offense. I don't have a lot of faith in Philly in general. I think their defense is playing good, but I think Detroit's just a much better football team at the moment than they are. And I'm getting points. Yeah, give me the Lions.
We got the spectacle Dan Campbell in the house, folks, calling plays. Give me the Lions. It's so funny seeing him wear glasses.
Yeah. And lastly, Monday Night Football, the first Cowboys game since the Marshawn Kneeland.
This is going to be an absolute. This is an absolute garbage bowl.
Yeah. You're picking first for it.
Give me the Cowboys. Raiders stink.
Yeah,
and it's going to be
terrible.
And it's going to be full of Raiders fans too.
Yeah, you mean Cowboys fans?
Or yeah.
Yeah, I also think the Cowboys are going to come in emotionally charged up.
Yeah.
So give me the Cowboys in that one. Well, there you go. That's it. That's the episode. Hour 58 on the dot, as I say it. That's a fun episode. So we'll get our college football picks. We'll do that off stream. We'll probably do that at some point tomorrow morning, just before that first game tomorrow, Louisville Clemson. We don't want to talk about college right now.
We're a little depressed.
But we'll resume the regular schedule. Last week we missed the NFL episode. This week we missed the college episode. Next week we'll be back on the regular 2 episodes, and we'll be all good to go. But that is it for this edition of the West Coast Draft Podcast. It was very fun. As always, we'll be back next week, see how our picks went, and hopefully creep a little closer to 500. I guess we'll find out.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. Any closing thoughts, Mr. Jokeman?
If the soundboard is back for one of us, the soundboard is back for all of us. Follow us, like all of us. If you want to subscribe, all of us subscribe. Thanks for watching. Nice.